I can tell you this type of weather, the dinosaurs would not be a fan of, at least right now, because it's very chilly out there, cold-blooded animals. But we're going to warm up into the 40s today, so for all of us mammals out there, actually it's going to feel a little bit better than it did yesterday. Here's a look outside. We can see we've got some starlight out there. We have a couple of clouds that are going to start rolling in as we head through the morning, but really it's looking like a pretty nice start to the day, just a little on the chilly side. One thing we've got going for us, though, look at this. Winds are calm, so you have the calm winds. You don't get that wind chill factor, but that also lets you get a little thicker frost on the windshield and just give yourself a little extra time to scrape off the windshield because definitely it's a little frosty out there. Temperatures upper teens, low 20s across the area. Again, not much of a wind chill. There are a few isolated spots where you're picking up wind chill values in the low double digits, but most of us, the actual air temperature reflects what it feels like on your exposed skin. We're going to bottom out in the upper teens, low 20s here in town. Should be back up to about 36, though, by noon. Notice we've got a little sun to start. We watch the clouds build as we head on through the afternoon, but we hit a high of 44, so we are going to be just a little bit above average today, so enjoy that. And as we take a look at your satellite and radar imagery, yeah, you can see that cloud cover streaming in, starting to pick up a little bit of that, actually a little bit of light flurry action in far northwestern portions of the area. Not all of this, though, getting down to the surface. Some of that just some what we call anomalous propagation on the radar. But here's a look at your satellite and radar on the bigger picture. You can see we have these clouds passing through. Clear skies. If you're doing any driving later on today, headed down south, should be okay with that, but we'll see those clouds picking up as we head through the day, especially if you're moving up to the north, moving up to the northwest, so just keep that in mind if you're doing any traveling. Want to kind of show you what we're looking at with our temperatures, departure from the average. You can see a warm-up, a nice warm-up, actually a big warm-up coming in as we head on towards Christmas. So the prospects for a white Christmas, not really expecting that. We're going to see a warm and a wet Christmas, though, but technically, rather, to have a white Christmas, you have to have an inch of snow on the ground at the 7 a.m. observation. We only get them about 25% of the time. Last one we had was last year. We've actually had 5 since 2000. But there's one place where they will have some snow on the ground, I believe, on Christmas morning. That would be up at Snow Trails. Look at that. They got a lot of snow there right now. Opened up recently up in Mansfield. You can see those lifts moving on up. So not a bad day to do a little bit of skiing. Grab the scraper, rather, as you head out. We're going to be talking about clouds building through the day, but it is going to be mild. We're going to warm up into the weekend. We'll be into the 50s tomorrow and up near 60 by the time we hit Christmas. Here's a look at what to expect today, though. Notice those clouds on the rise through the morning, 36 at lunchtime, right around 44 this afternoon, but staying dry. You can't rule out a quick shower here or there in the far north late tonight. I don't necessarily think all that's going to get to the surface, but look what happens as we head through the day tomorrow. We're going to warm up into the low 50s, actually topping out about 53 tomorrow late in the day, but that rain starts to arrive later in the day, and yeah, that rain does pick up as we head on through Christmas. We'll see some steady to even some heavy rain at times on Christmas into the late morning and afternoon. So we'll see a high today of 44. We're looking at 53 tomorrow with late day rain. Better chance for off and on rain, steady at times on Christmas with a high of 60 degrees. The record on Christmas in the mid 60s, so won't quite get there, but we'll take a look at it. We're looking at 48 on Sunday with partly cloudy skies. We're staying mild, though, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but some more rain works back into the forecast. Then we'll cool off a little bit into the low to mid and upper 40s by the end of that 10-day.